do offensively.
Sorry, it's funnier than I thought.
When you combine what you guys were able to do offensively with what you did defensively, is this as good a game overall as you put together?
Yeah, all around, yeah, it is. It is. It's as good as we could ever expect. Obviously, shot the ball incredibly well from the three. Tony played great, controlled the game all around, scoring, passing the ball. And defensively, we were solid. So in all aspects, that's the way we want it to go. We know they're going to play better. We know they're going to change some things. We know we're not going to shoot the ball as well as we did. So we have to be prepared for that. But for tonight, for right now, that's as well as it could have gone.
Tim, why were you guys so successful against Diaw tonight?
You know what? We were just real active. Our bigs were real active on him, and we knew that we knew coming in here kind of what he wanted to do, and so far what we game planned worked pretty well. Obviously, I expect him to play a lot better in the coming games. He's gonna make some shots. We got lucky on some. He missed a couple easy ones there, and I think he got a little frustrated. So he's gonna be much better in games to come. So we got to prepare for that. But all in all, we were just real active. I thought Boris did an excellent job, kind of wrestling around with him, controlled the offensive board, which he's a monster on, and just kind of got things to bounce our way.
In that game 6 against Golden State, Manu and Tim didn't have great offensive, and I know Tony didn't have great offensive games tonight. You were a little bit, lower than what you're used to. Manu, save for Manu. So to get another playoff win when two of the big three don't get what they normally get.
You know what? We're going to try to win this thing as a team. Well, that's what we've done all year long. We have to find production from all kinds of different directions, and we hit 14 threes tonight. We moved the ball around. Matt Bonner comes in and plays real well. Kawhi and Danny play awesome. As I said, Tony obviously carried his load, and we can do things like that, and hopefully next game we can play better, and maybe Tony doesn't play as well. But it's a team effort, and that's where we want it to be.
Even though it's been 2 years, when you go through a playoff series with the team, does that better prepare you to face them again?
It does. It does. It gives you some experience. It gives you kind of what you're getting into. Obviously, the personal experience playing against those guys helps. So yeah, it does help.
Could you talk about the growth you've seen from Kawhi, just even from game one of this playoff?
You know what, Kawhi's been awesome. He's been unbelievable, especially the last series and the start of this one. Again, he's playing a little hurt, but he's finding a way to kind of fight around that and play through that. Just showing great character in that respect. And he's doing what he's asked to do. Pop, as usual, uses the entire season to kind of teach, and he's caught on, and he's bossing right now. Thanks.
Yes, tough moment of the game. We were doing a great job. We didn't start the third that well, but Pond Expert got hot, made 8 points in a row, and back to 6. Good that I finally made one. It was an important moment, but the key was to just keep playing, forget about that lead that we lost, and we brought it back to 16 quick. And that's a big hit on them. After they made a great effort to cut it back, we had a good stretch, and we got back the lead.
Can you talk a little bit about all the outside shooting that you guys today?
It's very hard to listen to two at the same time.
You guys got a lot of three-point shooting today, and they went down.
Yes, today we shot incredibly. Making 14 threes against one of the best defensive teams in the league is not easy to do. It shows that we moved the ball very well. We attacked, and then of course we make the big ones. I think Kawhi and Danny were fantastic. Besides, of course, Matt in the first half. When you are making shots like that, everything opens up and makes the game easier.
When they have those big guys inside, do you feel like you're going to get some good looks outside when Tony drives or you drive and pitch out?
Yeah, that's what we do. That's who we are. Historically, most of our shots for three comes after we get to the paint, either from TD or from us penetrating. And I think today was not the exception. We moved the ball very well. We were aggressive, and then bottom line, you gotta make them. Sometimes you do shoot open shots and they don't go in. But well, today we were pretty inspired, and that helped to get that lead.
Was this a game that Tony set the tone again offensively early in the game with his aggression, setting people up and shooting?
Yeah, to start the game like that, I think we were 16-4, 16-6, really helps. Gets you going, gets you motivated, crowd involved. So we were sharp. Tony was fantastic at the beginning of the game. But you gotta say it, overall, we won it on defense. Of course, making 14 threes helps, but defensively we were very solid. We didn't let them get anything easy, and we frustrated them a little bit. That gave us a lead, a cushion that releases a lot of pressure from that shot.
Looked like they ran a play for you for the corner three right out the gate. That helped you get started with your offensive game?
Knocking on the first shot always, can boost your confidence up for the game, but they didn't run a play for me. Just Tony was creating and just found me in the corner.
Talk about Tony taking over offensively to start the game, setting the tone, driving, kicking, getting everybody involved.
Just making sure he's just doing a good job distributing the ball. He's attacking, being aggressive for himself, and when the team collapses on him and clogs in the paint, he's finding us wide open, and we're getting easy shots at the basket.
Kawhi, tell us a little bit about how much one Western Conference Finals under your belt already helps you going into this one.
Just a little bit more comfortable, knowing the schemes and just how tough it is to play out there. Just going out there confident and just trying to get a win.
Kawhi, do you think that this is a series where the opportunity for bigger offensive games is going to be there after spending so much time on defense in the previous series and chasing Thompson around and whenever you want Curry, is this going to be more of an opportunity to do your thing offensively against Memphis?
Not really. Memphis is a post team, just like we played the Lakers first round. So it's just going to be probably giving the ball inside and just kicking it out. We're just going to play Spurs basketball, really.
Do you feel like you can use all aspects of your offense now? The corner three plus tonight you were posting up a little bit, a little jump hook action, using more of your game.
I'm just getting comfortable. Guys at practice are doing a good job working me out, getting me comfortable, and just making me peak in the games at the right time.
Side looks like you got today.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job moving the ball, attacking, collapsing the defense, then kicking it to the open man. And obviously we shot the ball great.
14 threes, a franchise record. That's you got to feel good when those are going down like that, huh?
Yeah, it definitely makes things a lot easier and covers up other mistakes. We think we can still play better executing our game plan. We can't expect to make 14 threes every game against this team. They're great on defense, so we're going to have to bring the same focus on the defensive end next game and do a good job like we did pushing the pace and moving the ball and getting good shots.
Now, when you consider the fact that you guys were able to sustain that high shooting percentage, and you put together 105 points, is this the best offensively you've played in the playoffs so far, you think?
It's the freshest in my mind. So we shot the heck out of it today, and every time it seemed like we gave up something on defense or they scored a couple possessions, someone would come down and hit a three. And just take all the momentum that they were getting. So the three-point shot is obviously the story of this game, but we know the real story is the defense and the job we did rebounding the ball as a team, and we're gonna have to bring that same intensity moving forward. It's just one game. We're probably not gonna shoot, like I said, we're probably not gonna shoot like that every game. So we need the defense and the rebounding.
Three-point shooting has been so important to this club for so long. You look at the great teams with Horry and Kerr. You just kind of put that in perspective that you guys have maintained that three-point excellence over the years.
Yeah, it makes it easier for guys like Tim, Tony, and Manu to surround them with people who can make open threes. It opens the lane up, and then on the flip side, if teams want to help, then we have guys who can knock it down. And it hasn't been like that every game, but we had the three falling for us tonight. So hopefully we can keep getting those looks and shooting with confidence.
You mentioned the defense earlier, man. How about being able to keep a
All
guy
right,
like
David,
Zach
Matt Leonard
Randolph in
live
check,
with us right
2
now.
points
He's
for the
talking
entire game?
entirety of San Antonio.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You're on live TV, Matt. Go ahead.
Just being able to hold Zach Randolph to 2 points on the defensive end.
You know, it's a team effort. They're big guys. They're very big, strong, and talented, and you know, almost impossible to stop them with just one guy. Obviously, it starts with the person matched up on them, and moving our feet and making them work for everything, and then team effort behind us.
Take me through how you hold a guy like that to 2 points for an entire playoff game.
Well, you know, he missed a couple of shots, and then the main thing is just try to limit the open looks. Don't let him get some open baskets, and just try to keep him away from the paint as much as possible.
In a series like this, is what you're doing on him defensively almost as important as what you're able to do offensively?
I mean, of course, in playoffs, you know, defense is one of the most important things if you want to win these games. Defense is a big part, and we know especially playing against them.
When you look at that three-point shooting, what you guys were able to do offensively, is that as well as you guys have played offensively and maybe in a while and certainly in these playoffs?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, we had a lot of open shots. We had that in the past also and missed them. Tonight we made them. We never know what tomorrow's going to be made of, so that's why you gotta rely on the defense. But offensively, it was great. We had 28 assists, so that's a big part.
All right, Boris, appreciate the time. Thank you. All right, thank you.